I'm Will, he, him, and I play Moxie, she, her.
I'm Sarah, she, her, and I play Freya, she, her.
I'm Steve, he, him, and I play Aura, he, him.
I'm Imi, she, her, and I play Amaya, she, her.
I'm Mike, he, him, and I'm playing Eugene Bannatyne, he, him.
I'm Ruthie, she, they, and I play Sentinel/Jax, they, them.
I'm Charlie, he, him, and I'm your DM.
Okay, so you guys arrived back in Delnori after your expedition out to sea, the sum of which was you found out that Xethir was aboard your ship and he was disguised as...
What?
Aboard the ship, Mike.
No, I know, I was just thinking.
Oh, I heard a ball of shit.
Aboard the ship.
Yeah. I'm not that lowbrow, Sarah, not like you.
He was disguised as Detrius, revealed himself.
He
in
was
the Seal
what?
Sanctum, and revealed his plan of he was going to seize the surgepyre at the heart of the Seal Sanctum, but you guys managed to fight him off, kill him, at least currently, but the disquisition, the metal kind of magically crafted half of his body was sucked into the orb that seems to chaperone him and disappeared. Yes?
Would you say that he was sucked off?
No. Technically, no. So you guys defeated Xethir and you claimed the kind of burrowing dimension between worlds where the surgepyre was hidden, and there's a cool little hideout there. And Moxie got this sigil for that teleportation circle.
So you could say that we seized his surgepyre.
You did. Yeah. And then you made the journey back aboard the Odmium Tryst, where you found the real Detrius alive, just about nursed him to health, and he eventually took up the mantle of captainship, but not before kind of pledging himself and hopefully the rest of the crew to your group's cause. You arrived back in Delnori. You met family and friends. It was Mordorin was there with the business. Clayton was off on work. Kazaria had arrived from Dustmere.
With all the children.
With all the children somewhere. And you found out that the business is just about thriving. So it's kind of a philanthropic thieving and trading business at the moment, and you named it the Scallywags Incorporated Club.
No. The Pro Scallies present. Professional Scallywags present.
No, Pro Scallies present. Are you sure it wasn't? No, wasn't that the character limit on the side of the ship?
Yeah, it just wouldn't fit on the ship. So the full name is
the full formal name is the Professional Scallywags present. Scallywags Incorporated Club, yes.
Underneath my
which is also kind of the name of the ship, but also not.
It's absolutely not the same as the name of the ship.
It's like the same portfolio.
That's the Pro Scallies.
The Pro Scallies present the Odmium Tryst.
It's like part of the Pro Scallies family of businesses.
So
we're a branded house, not a surprise.
SIC for short.
Sick.
Sick, mate. And so this business, SIC, sick, for short, is thriving in Delnori. I just saw that well. It's thriving in Delnori. Kazaria is kind of lending her kind of legal hand and knowledge over, basically finding people that they can reasonably steal from within the law and get away with it. But Mordorin is also saying that there's some problems with one of the noble houses, the Talicet House, the noble family that rule over Delnori, and that they don't seem to like the business very much. Lots of shopping was done. There was catching up between Eugene and Magnus. Magnus has kind of ingrained himself in bittersweet caramels.
In our hearts.
And in our hearts. That's true. And also showed you that there was some dreadful competition across the road in the form of Brundle juice. And
Careful,
It
if
really
you say
should
it 2
be.
more times, he'll turn up.
It really should be called Grundle Presents Grundle Juice.
Not enough character space. There's not enough space. Yeah.
Isn't it Tim Burton presents Grundle Juice?
Yeah. Moxie organised a date with Grin, one of the sailors / pirates from the ship. And
Good choice.
toward the end of the first night, Freya visited.
God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you tried to kill yourself, dude.
The Nexus. Oh, there was one other thing before where you guys, I think Sentinel and Freya, thought that there was someone lurking around the rooftop.
Oh, no, that's fucking gaslighting. Oh, they thought they saw someone.
Freya saw someone.
The roll said it.
Fucking.
Okay,
Prove
yes,
it.
they definitely saw
Why don't you
someone, but
prove
when they
it?
looked, there was no one there. So, and then Freya entered the Nexus and decided to go and look for the Unbeing, the deity of your group's nemesis, Xethir, and kind of almost moved through the Nexus and got really close to the kind of area where maybe the Unbeing was, saw a single black thread of faith off somewhere, and almost kind of got trapped and drawn toward the Unbeing, this hollow star, before kind of snapping out of it.
It's fine. It's fun.
And that night, the Curator called, and the door opened, and I wasn't sure, I couldn't remember who decided, but I think you're going in on your own. At the end of the last episode, you said that you were going in. The door opened for you. You stepped in, and so we will pick up today's session there.
Oh, God.
So you enter.
It's been nice playing with you.
You enter. You see the long hallway and the kind of open expanse of this very luxurious inside of a mansion with tapestries and walls of books and the large open and lead-lined windows with some kind of moonlight drifting in. It seems to be perpetually evening here, and in the far corner you can see the fire, the coffee table and chairs around it. The Curator sat, smoking.
I guess I walk up slowly to him.
The door closes
Creep in.
behind you.
No, I'm gonna like clear my throat.
Yeah, kind of. He doesn't respond, but Velvet Belize arrives in her suit, very, very kind of prim and sharp. Good evening.
Evening.
Just silently walks with you across the hall. It's like really long and like a long way, just silently walking. You get over there.
It's been a crazy evening.
Oh, really? Small talk is bad. And you get to the corner, and the Curator's there. Kind of looks up as though he wasn't expecting you. Like, oh,
Oh,
hello.
didn't you call?
Yes. Please.
Is there a cigar?
There is a cigar. Well, it's a pipe. It's a pipe.
pipe.
Yeah, an ivory.
You just brew your own cigar.
I was like, oh, that's disgusting.
There are. Well, it's like there's a. He hands you a pipe. There's tobacco on the side. You got to stuff that pipe.
Yeah, I guess I stuffed the pipe.
Okay. Yeah, and there's the long taper matches in the middle that are always burning. And he kind of picks one up, places it on for you.
I will pretend to smoke the pipe.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, the smoke kind of just drifting around your mouth. Maybe.
In and around your mouth.
I am intrigued that it is only you who has chosen to enter.
Oh, I mean, what did you want to talk about?
I have a number of things to discuss.
Oh, I can go back and get people if you...
No. You're here now and the tobacco would be wasted. Would you like me to begin by addressing why I have called your group, or...?
That would be useful.
Okay.
We could chat for a while, I guess.
But do you have something you wish to ask me? Or is there another reason?
You go first. You go first.
Well, yes, an interesting occurrence. You see, I'm part of a network of collectors, as it were. We were aware of each other's existence, and we spend most of our time spying on one another, but I am not the only, as much as I wish I were, the only appraiser of magical items. And that network is often offered contracts, things like that, for items or things of exception. And there is one that piqued my interest, and the reason I bring it to the attention of you and your group is twofold. First, because I believe it is a job that might fit your group. Maybe you may wish to undertake it, albeit for a small fee, of course, and for much more gold than I'm sure you're used to earning. But second, because of who has openly commissioned it, or not openly commissioned it, but who I believe has commissioned it. Anyway, it's an unknown alias, but the job is to procure something of an unknown value, which is often what they say. They won't call it what it is. But it is marked as highly dangerous, and the pay is quite ludicrous. The job was sent to me, and it would have been sent to the other select few. Some, riffraff, that others curators of the arts, like myself, and others of a more rugged nature like yourselves.
Rugged.
I am rugged. I'm not there, but I am very rugged. I'm having a dream where I'm like, Eugene's real.
Ruggedly handsome.
I'm so rugged.
Just Eugene muttering to himself and just like, I'm so rugged. Magnus, I'm so rugged.
The guy goes in a sweet coma. The very same day.
Yeah. Sleeping it off. Let's just say he kind of realizes that maybe you haven't reacted badly to the kind of him calling you rugged. Let's just say that there are there are unsavory groups of individuals who are willing to break the laws of the entanglement to do what they must. The details of the job are sealed. In-person task delivery only, I'm afraid, and in-person drop-off of payment. The only details are that it would mean travelling somewhere in the Verdant Range, which is a mountainous region to the east of the Empire, and that there are currently others working in tandem that you may have to work with, should you choose the job. But you see, the job is unnamed. The delivery is unnamed. It's all very mysterious. But I did some digging, and I found out the dealer from which it originated. A collector. They won't broadcast into a network. They will begin with one collector, and then the contract would be spread out from them, as it were. And I found out who it was. It was a woman named Cordelia Kitterina, a formidable collector and seller of magic and contracts, apologies. When the contract was published, I had word from one of my friends that very evening that she had received a messenger to one of her lesser used bases of operation. The messenger was seen leaving Cordelia's place in the Bristles. After a few stops and wanderings, that messenger returned to the Apatheos Central District. So I believe that, and it's interesting that I speak to you, this contract has been put out by someone in the Apatheos. So, make of that what you will. Interesting, though.
Incredibly interesting.
I can tell you when the job has been claimed, if you wish. Or you could investigate yourselves, but you would obviously have no connection to me, of course. Yes, make of it what you will. Takes a long drag in its pipe.
You say the details are sealed. Who
Yes.
has the details?
Well, should you choose, or whoever chooses to accept the job, along with these other people who apparently are must attendees, you will be given the details in person. So should I become the conduit for you to take on this job, obviously anonymously, it would you would be given a location, and you would wait and you would meet someone. They would give you the information that you require.
Why us? Do you not have people with more experience?
What kind of... How many people do you think have done what your group have done in the last month? I know people, but no one of...
I know at least one other person.
I believe you are being noticed. I'm sure you're aware. There are reasons for that.
Well, this isn't a decision that I am able to make alone.
No.
I'm sure you understand.
Of course. How much money?
Any ballpark figure for the reward?
Oh, the reward. And he goes over. He starts flicking through papers on his desk. Flicking through papers on his desk. Somewhere in the region of 10,000 gold.
You've made more.
It's alright.
What did we get for the boat thing?
So we had to split that between
But that was
one
like,
extra person.
it was like 12,000 gold that we got for the boat, and we split it between one extra person and also Florin and also some other cash. It's about on par with our normal jobs.
I'm talking in my brain. I'm like, it's like I can hear Sentinel.
Jax is like woken up from a nightmare, just like, oh, Freya.
I still think I'm real rugged.
These jobs don't come along every day.
No, I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to the figure, if this contract has been put out by someone in the Apatheos, that is troubling. We don't normally get government contract. Yes, we get government contracts relatively regularly.
But the secretive.
Yes, you'd be surprised, but never have I seen a contract, especially from the Apatheos, because we tend to deal in things that are on the verge of skirting the line of legal. If I was put in front of the Apatheos, the divine courts, then maybe I'd be in a little bit of bother. But the reality is, these people are more interested in hiding things than finding them. Usually. I don't know what part of the Apatheos, whether it's someone in the chorus, someone in the keepers, but...
It's Ilram.
Imagine That's what he's been doing on a Sunday.
Trying to get him back into the story for us for months.
Shoehorn back in.
Get in there, Ilram.
He's back.
No, I'm
And you're going to like it.
Charlie, no!
We will mull this over.
Very well. I would be quick. I will come knocking tomorrow night again.
Yes.
No.
Yes, that's a group.
Yes.
We're not here.
What, at midnight?
You don't know.
I also told you that won't be there.
She doesn't know though, I guess.
You can't do morning?
No.
I respect that.
We will talk as a group and send
a representative.
Don't worry, guys, I've got this. Mr. Rugged's on the case.
Charismatic among us, but
I mean, you could
we'll
always
do our best.
You could always ignore him for a night and be like, "Oh, sorry, bad line."
Bad line.
Don't want someone else to get this job though,
That's true.
because we want to ruin the job.
Yeah, and then get the money?
Not if it's fits there.
I will do what I can in the meantime. If this is something you're interested in, I'll see if I can understand maybe where or who you might be meeting.
Yeah, it would be good to know where, at least.
Very well.
Cool. So about your cult thing.
Cult.
You're in a group, aren't you? I messaged you before. It's not a cult. It is a cult.
Just keep calling it a cult. Commit.
It's a good cult, you know? I messaged you about someone. Did I not?
About the Broken Saints.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not a member of the Broken Saints.
You're not?
No. I am an independent collector.
But you work with
I'm not in the union.
I am associated with some of them, but I'm not a member of the Broken Saints.
Would you know how to contact them?
Yes, but what exactly do you know about this group?
Very little, to be honest.
And why are you interested in them?
Personal reasons. Curiosity.
Okay. He calls over.
I mean, you wouldn't believe me otherwise.
My girl, we are in a demi-plane.
My girl.
Smoking the finest of tobacco and about to drink the finest of whiskies.
So you'd
The
believe
fuck am I not there?
Same, babe. Same, babe.
So you'd just believe me if I told you that a god told me to
Well, you are a cleric,
tell
no?
them.
Takes the
In
whiskies.
person?
A cleric in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He pours the whiskey. You're going to have to spell it out to me.
I'm not going to. Do you know how to contact them?
Yes. And I will tell you a little more about that if you tell me a little bit more about what on earth you're talking about. Takes a big sip.
Do I?
Your move.
Checkmate, motherfucker.
I've been really bad at notes. The last couple of months.
What do you want to know?
Sloppy cup is the best.
That's the time. What do you want to know? Because I might have it in my notes. Jax is awake with an active link to give you information.
The conversation with Janess.
I can remind you a bit about that.
She said about contacting the Broken Saint, working with the Broken Saints, didn't she?
Yeah.
And my sister might be part of them.
Sister is
But I
part
don't
of
want
them.
to. But I don't want to tell him that.
So don't tell
That's
them
D&D.
He may already know.
True.
Let's just say a god might have advised working with the Broken Saints, and it might align with this quest that you speak of for our group.
What god? You are not a cleric of Juness anymore.
We still chat.
I see. Okay. You see, the Broken Saints are a new form of their order. Their original was made up of demigods, like heroes of legend, not true saints, I don't believe, but the time the church has been bequeathing sainthood upon clerics has long since passed, but the Broken Saints now seek the destruction of the chains of faith. Takes a big sip, looks at you, see if that has any reaction. The liberation of belief.
That's apparently something Janess is very interested in.
Well, yes, and she is a member, one of the leading members of the Broken Saints. Takes a drink.
One of them?
Well, her and a man that I believe you have seen in a coin that I sent you, a little button. A man called Duke Lucard.
I know him.
Oh, you do?
Well, I know of him. I think we've met in person.
Oh no, you saw the coin, but you told them about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yes, they believe that if you control... their belief is that with the simulacra, yes, you control faith. And by policing it, you stop the chances of gravens rising. But you also weaken the pool of faith in its entirety. While other beings might circumvent it, making their own bonds and spawning faith groups of their own that fly under the Apotheos's radar. The Broken Saints believe that a deity outside of the chains will rise up, and that the gods, the Shining Servants, will be too weak to face it down because of the chains. And there are no saints, there are no Eurekos, there are no unworshipped to stop them. So, I have shown you my hand. Maybe show me yours.
I'm looking for my sister. She is potentially in this group. I don't know how to contact her safely or where she is. I just want to know if she's safe.
Well, if she's a member of the Saints, then she is probably not safe. But also probably very extraordinary. It's Lucard would not like me wading in to his business. Although I might say he seems to think it's okay to do so, wade into my business, but I will see what I can do. But even though I can send messages, they won't tell me where they are. But I can see what I can find out. The searching will have to be done by you, I'm afraid, but I will help where I can. Thank you for telling me. Do you have any other questions?
Do I have any other questions? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Well, I have two other things quickly. The contracts. I probably should have started with this actually, but I got excited. There is a small blip. There was another contract put out, one for someone called Amaya, described as a blade walker with a sword that can cut the wind itself. This one...
it's a great description.
Yes, and it's a little concerning, I'm sure, for you, so I thought I'd let you know about that. I don't think it's been claimed yet, but it will be, and people who claim it will be very dangerous.
I was like, that's brutal. And was like, we'll claim it, but then nobody has to do it.
I'll do it. It's alright, I can get her in her sleep.
Just like a random, like a child off the street. Is this who you're looking for? No, it's this one.
This one, I'm afraid, I don't know. The person, but it originates outside the Empire. And the last thing, where have I put it? He starts digging around in his chair. You see some crumbs on his chair, and he's like, yes. For your resident alchemist artificer, he picks up a rod that looks like almost charcoal. It's got these engravings on it, and it looks a bit broken. I believe this is something he might be able to help me with. If he just agrees to tell me what it is, I could pay him, I suppose. I don't know. The trade is up to him. Take it. I trust all of you. I know where you are, anyway.
I know where you live.
If he can tell me what it is, what it's for, all I know is that it is pluraline in origin. There you go. Hands it out to you.
You'll be very interested in this.
Oh, good. There you go.
I assume.
All for Freya.
That will be all, I suppose. Feel free to sit and finish your whiskey and your tobacco if you wish.
That's okay.
I mean, you must have realised that she ain't smoking.
I don't know, he's pretty drunk all the time.
Yeah.
He's Jack's when they get old.
I guess I'll just step out.
Ooh, sure.
It's
With the
been
whiskey.
a great meeting.
Okay.
I've enjoyed our time together.
We can't put it back in the decanter.
Do you want a hug?
No.
Cuddle.
High five?
No.
I'll just go.
Fist bump. Just go like that. Just see what he does.
Yes, okay. Okay, you make the walk across. Vel, you hear Velbelis behind you trying to chaperone, but you're kind of like,
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh boy.
The door opens and closes, folds itself back into the card. floats down.
I'm going to immediately pass out.
Yeah.
And go to sleep.
Okay, so you wake everyone up briefly. Do you wake Eugene up?
Should I do that now? Or should I wait till morning? What time is it? It's midnight.
It's midnight.
I've come back exactly.
Pretty much, yeah. Time is moves very
so
slowly.
We didn't go to bed that late, that long ago.
No.
Yeah, I'll wake up Eugene.
Okay.
How do you wake me up?
Gently. I prod you with the thing that I was given the mace.
And bear in mind, I think I'm real rugged at this point, so when you sort of wake up, I prod me like, ow! Oh.
Eugene, wait, who's in the room? Are you just on your own?
Amaya.
Amaya's like, sounded real sarky in her sleep.
I'm just obviously having like full-on conversations with someone.
Can I gather everyone just in one room?
Yeah, okay. Right. If everyone's alright with that, you go gather in Eugene and Amaya's room. Amaya's still asleep.
And I'll tell them all about the questy thing with the mysterious Alphatheos sponsor. And I met obviously I met the collector. He gave me this Eugene. He wants to know what it is. But he'll pay
you his
or
rod?
the other way around.
Yeah. He basically just give you money, but
he said you'd be interested in this, and he'll give you money if you tell him what it is.
Can I touch the rod?
Yeah, it's you've seen them before. It's the Lipluraline, like these rods that are unwritten disquisitions. They contain information.
I whip out. I'm going to stop this now. I go and get Mr. Lexicon.
Oh, okay.
Lexicon.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ballantyne.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sorry about waking you up.
evening.
I suppose you don't really sleep, do you? Anyway, I have this that I would like some more information on, if that's okay.
Another unwritten disquisition, I see. And just for your notes, Master Valentine, I have no perception of day or night or the current time.
I know, but I just find it easier if you did.
Very well, then. I will try. I will try and do that.
I just find it easier if you did. How hard would it be for the lexicon just to be like, good evening, Mr. Valentine, back? Like, how hard would that be? Also, the lexicon is so smart, and you tell him you can't repeat a time back to Eugene.
He's just
like
saying
his battery
he doesn't have
a
understanding of the outside. But yes, shame.
He's just like Eugene, to be fair.
Understandable. I will endeavour to reply in a more appropriate manner.
Oh my god, the lexicon is Siri. The lexicon is deeply Siri.
The first demo of Siri.
Yes,
Siri, what time is it? I don't have concept of that.
Can you repeat that? Calling mum.
Yes. So another unwritten disquisition, Master Valentine, where disquisitions are written to convince the universe of their own existence. This here likely will only convey information, Master Valentine. This is non-magical past that purpose.
Cool. Well, can I find out the information on it, please?
Yes.
I put it inside the...
Sure. So you kind of like screw... Yeah, it like goes through the carved out the bore, and it kind of clicks into place, and you almost feel a kind of vibration from the cubes are kind of eternally dividing and disappearing and reforming, kind of speed up slightly at the glow from it. And a voice spins up in your mind, crackling, and you see it kind of overtakes your vision slightly, and you can see a deep astral black, stars on an elliptical galaxy very far away. It's blue, and this galaxy burns a bit brighter, and then you hear a voice kind of cut in as though halfway through reading something and broken, and it kind of... And though Enthor stopped the flow, as a hand might staunch a bleed, it was with great sadness and grace that Varden, friend of the Lipluraline, took unto himself the wound itself, so that it would not spread.
This feels like a history sort of like videotape that they might have made in like the 70s.
Yes.
And they still have at schools, and they will out that TV with the built-in VHS.
It's definitely like that.
Kunk on earth if it was right.
The Rived Heart is the name of this wound. The great shear in the entanglement caused during the Great Unbinding. The lingering wound of the Unbeing's attempt to escape. But to bear such a wound, Varden came to the remnants of the Pluraline people for their help. The voice crackles more like grainy, and you can hear the voice that it's trying to impression. The disciple, a man of your own people, took from you your first speakers and your knowledge of the divine words. He was thought dead, saved by a gracious, unknowing Tao. And now the disciple slumbers. But the rived heart cannot be left unattended any longer, he told them. I am the great scribe of the entanglement, Varden. I covet those words as a seed from which a forest has bloomed. But should I bear this wound, I need your help to sustain me. From the rived heart bleeds such divine words, such divine power. Let me be your route back to enriving. And then it goes fuzzy, and corrupt, and damaged. And you hear the lexicon go, "Oh, Master Valentine, it appears damaged. Something... The disquisition is not... Oh, it's not completely unwritten. Part of it... Oh my. Part of it lives. It's conscious. It calls out to us. It sees us. Roll 5d6 for me, please.
Oh, no.
5d6.
Ouch.
Do you want another couple?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, send you kids to camp. You got enough?
Can I have one more, please?
Isn't that 5?
Oh, yeah. No, we're good. Sorry, for some reason I thought you said 6.
Do you want to use your dice? Okay.
So everyone can see it.
It's the curse of Nehemiah dice.
That's some, yeah.
That's some 6s.
10, 15, 18, 19.
Okay, 19.
Huge.
You take 24 psychic damage.
Ouchie.
As the stars and the blue galaxy disappear from your vision, and they are replaced by images flashing in your mind, snapshots of the sound. You can hear the lexicon kind of, his voice of warning, like it sees us, it calls out to us, it disappears. And these snapshots cut in, you hear dying screams, the booms of great spells igniting in a war. And suddenly you see a tall humanoid, pale and long-armed, and on their back is a great jagged wound within which a prismatic nebula spirals like a kaleidoscope. And they turn to look at you, their hair white and covering their face, and they're gone in a flash. And you see Xethir, young, half metal, wearing loose toga-like robes. A different man, a different place. He's in a temple of metal, cutting down other Tirlar people, hundreds of them, bodies lying everywhere. Another flash, and you see the blue galaxy again, closer, and it's gone in a flash. You see it closer again, and it is in fact a blue sun at its core, in space, silent, dim, and about it is a spiral, a helix of asteroids, and then it's gone, and you're left in the dark, and it's quiet. It's completely silent until you hear the lexicon's voice in the distance. It calls. It sounds different. It sounds like your father. Eugene, my dear boy, you must wake up. You're in the cell, and the thoughts you had long forgotten return, as though you've never left. You're there forever. You will die here, and you'll never see your family again. And then those thoughts leave you in the silence, and before you, you see a great door, dull, like platinum. It begins to open for you, and then you're back in the room. And you remember all that happened since. And you're not in that cell, and you're with your friends, and you're safe. And as much as that echoes in you, you realise you're a much different person to who you were when you're in that cell. You're kind of shunted back into the room.
You okay? Eugene? Someone get the sweet. I get like a little thing of the like sugar out, like underneath it, like sniffing salt.
A good smell box.
Where's the good smell device?
Yeah, that's a point.
Where is it?
I get out the nice smell device and I just sort of real sniff it.
Where's Persephone?
I've got a bit of a nosebleed. Wow, that was quite something. I take it no one else saw or experienced anything.
Just you not having a good time.
What did I look like in that state? Would I look
Did
like
he
I
look
was...
normal?
He was just kind of a bit frozen. Maybe his eyes were kind
Just a little bit frozen.
He looks so chilly.
You know when you do a rapid eye movement? It was very much like that.
You know, your hair and your mustache all stood up on end as well.
That's cool, but I tell them what happened. And there was I take it was the same door that...
Seems so.
When I was in that horrible prison, the night before I got released, I had a dream, and it was a dream about this strange platinum door that opened, and I woke up, and then very soon after I found out I was released, and I didn't know why. Actually, no, right. Let's go back. So when I was in prison, the night before I got released, I had a dream about a strange platinum door that opened up, and there was a voice in my head just before I woke up that said to follow your dream. And I always wanted to go to the Alchemy Guild, so I very much thought that was the place I needed to go, and that's why I joined, because of that dream. And it can't be a coincidence that I was released the day after, when no one talked to me for like a year. I was just left on my own, and yes, it was strange, and I haven't dreamt of it since. Until then, I heard my papa's voice, and the door opened, and I came back to this reality. I assume you are all real, right? So I am not in some sort of dream state again.
No, I'm still asleep.
Oh, yeah, well, that's
Eugene
right.
in the face, like, if I was a dream, could I do this?
That's something you would do, yes. I don't mean that as a compliment.
No.
But thank you. I'm glad it's you.
I'm going to be okay with it because you've had a difficult dream.
So, at first I thought this door was material. I searched in the guild, and I did some digging with Corin, my friend, but I didn't tell him much about it. He was just helping me to find a door. He saw it as some sort of game. But when I did that digging, that was soon before I went on my excursion to Dustmere, and the rest is history, as it were. So I don't know if it was a coincidence or someone didn't want me snooping in something that I wasn't supposed to know about. Yes, I don't know, but I haven't had that dream since until then, and that was quite something. So if you have any ideas, because I do not know where to start.
All right, is that any familiar to anyone?
The door?
Platinum door, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that you guys would. Did you tell them everything about what you saw and heard?
Well, yeah, it was the door for me to follow my dream.
Mm-hmm. But in the last vision kind of thing, yeah. I mean, did you guys pick anything out from what I said? I did kind of say it quite quick. You obviously, there were words in there you would probably recognise, Xethir and Evraen.
Are you saying Varden or Verden?
Varden.
Varden.
Mm-hmm.
No T.
No. You would, I think, Sentinel, you know that. Also, Freya, you would know what Varden is as well.
Yeah, I definitely remember.
It's one of the unworshipped.
It's one of the ones above.
Yeah. And just for the record, because I kind of minced my words a little bit, what he was doing was kind of beseeching the remainders of the Pluraline people for help. And that he was going to be... He spoke about the disciple taking their first speakers and the knowledge of the divine words, and that he'd need their help to bear this wound that he calls the rived heart.
You say that the rived heart was the lingering wound after the Unbeing tried to escape.
That's right.
Thank you.
The galaxies, were they similar to the drowned man's by galaxies? Noravon?
No, they were different. So Eugene would have described the galaxy, and the blue star was very much like alone, and it had this kind of strange helix of a ring, like of asteroids. Whereas where the Lunaric Sea, where the Drowned Man is very much like big celestial bodies kind of everywhere.
Oh, can I check in the Lexicon and see if it's okay? Lexicon, are you all right? That was quite an experience.
Yes, I am, Master Valentine. Thank you for your concern.
Nothing's changed, because you said that it sees us.
Yes. So I am a disquisition, a complete disquisition. My existence is because the Enriver who wrote me into existence did so, and that is a complete disquisition, whereas these unwritten ones are just plans. They are conveyors of information, and it seemed that within that there was some kind of disquisition, and I'm not designed to converse with them in that way, but it seemed we've both come out unscathed, I hope.
Oh yes, I'm slightly shaken up, but I'm okay. You don't know the origin of this? Who or what made it? Where it came from?
There was some information on if you were to, and he kind of projects the map again, and you can see flashing. There is another spot. This one is to the east. The kind of northeast of where you are at the moment. It's where the region of Delnori is, kind of central empire. This is a piece of information I have. It is more, I don't know whether this is another cache, but I believe there is something old here and that was connected to this, maybe the other half if it is broken, or yes, it's unknown, I'm afraid, past that.
Well, thank you, Lexicon.
Very well. Good evening, Master Valentine.
I very much appreciate that. Good evening to you too.
Thank you.
So yeah, I relay that as well. That there's something potentially in Delnori.
Okay.
Could they not have waited till the morning?
I was not going to fall asleep with this in my brain.
Oh, well, I'm not going to fall asleep now.
Yeah, fair.
Whoa.
Okay. Any other Curator news that you want to discuss? So you all go to bed. And you wake up.
Jax wakes up after about 4 hours from a horrible nightmare and goes back downstairs to hang out with Mordrin to make sure he stays awake.
Okay, yeah.
Same.
Oh, like you like hear them padding out of the room. It's like, you want to come hang out downstairs?
Not as rugged as I thought.
So rugged, Eugene. Come on, let's go and annoy a man.
He's asleep on the sofa.
For fuck's sake, you were supposed to stay awake.
Yes, I am.
Oh my god! No, you're not.
I just forgot to tell Amira about the contract.
The morning over breakfast.
I thought I was asleep.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys spend a bit of time with Mordrin. He's like, actually, no, when you get down there, he does like, you're like, right, I'm going to sleep. If you're down there.
Fine. If he's awake, then he can go to sleep.
He goes to sleep on the sofa. And you guys have a couple of hours together. I imagine, both dealing with your strange nights. And the morning comes, kind of city awakes above you, light pours in through the basement windows at the top of the ceiling. And you guys gather either downstairs in the basement or I guess around your little booth.
Booth.
Booth it.
Yeah. Oh, at the end of the night, I would have, before going to bed, I would have done private sanctuary again.
Yeah, okay.
So it'll be like that for the next 24 hours. So.
Before bed?
Yeah, so it's basically the same case as with the ship doing just before going to bed.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. And then at the end of the night as well.
So it lasts 24 hours?
24 hours, yeah. So I'll just recast before going to bed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, okay, that's good to know. That's fine. Okay. You guys, the morning is yours. Maya has cooked something, I imagine.
Cinnamon porridge with whatever Delnori's version of a banana is.
Banana.
Banana.
Yeah, it's a banana.
Banana.
Sorry.
Banana.
Purple.
Orange.
But they're going to be slightly caramelised bananas and then cinnamon porridge.
Very nice.
Sounds actually quite nice.
It does actually.
Yeah. That's breakfast. Amaya's actually quite, cheerful because she has no idea. She got
full night's rest.
Over breakfast.
Why do some of you look real tired?
Guys, you're right, because you all kind of look a bit, tired.
I'll be like, oh my god! Amaya!
I stopped drinking about, was it 20 minutes ago?
No, I think you had a shot before we came upstairs. I tried to stop you, Eugene, but you wouldn't.
I'm just too rugged.
Did you drink?
You're so rugged.
Did you have a shot?
Yeah.
All right, roll a constitution.
I did not. I was so sober.
That's a 2. So
You're tipsy.
Yeah.
The first time was good.
Yeah, you got advantage on charisma-based checks.
It's 8 in the morning, Eugene's tipsy. I tried to rein him in, but he wouldn't.
I'm gonna make you a really strong coffee, and you're not allowed to put any sugar in it. You've just got to drink that. You got to drink that. It'll help feel better.
Well, but
otherwise,
it's very
drink
bitter.
raw eggs.
Oh no.
Yeah, drink that then.
But can I add some sugar, please? Why?
You've got sugar in your porridge.
I put some porridge in my This is what you made me do.
I didn't make you do anything. I said drink the coffee.
Okay.
It's very bitter, Amaya. But thank you.
Just pretend it's a cocktail.
Okay.
Can that help sober him up?
Yeah, he's still going to be drunk for a bit, but
Fair enough.
tipsy.
He's had a single shot and he's absolutely off his nut.
He was drinking all day yesterday.
I'm usually a hardy boy.
Well, you guys are eating your porridge.
Yeah.
I've got such lumpy coffee.
Everyone except Amaya's a little bit groggy. Yeah, you were as awake as well, Moxie. So yeah.
I would like to tell Amaya about the contract.
Oh yes.
I tell you, there's so I spoke with the collector yesterday.
Curator.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Curator. He is a collector. Anyway, he said that there's a contract in real life, not gonna lie, from outside the Empire. It's not being claimed yet, but it probably will be.
We should take it and then just not do it, because then you'll be safe. Take it off the. If you take it off the job board,
That's how it works, right?
Amaya's not really surprised, is she?
I mean, it's up to you.
Amaya's really not surprised. But,
From what you've said, it doesn't feel very surprising.
I mean, it was going to happen, and it's going to be outside the Empire because
they're outside the Empire.
They're outside the Empire.
Big brother Opari.
Yeah, they're always watching.
Watching and learning.
Watching and learning.
Oh, I had a question about did you say that some people would definitely be invited to the other job, and so some people might be invited? So it's like a required guest list and a secondary
kind
RSVP.
Of. I kind of fluffed it. We'll blame it on him being drunk, not me.
Join the club.
Yeah,
huge.
But what I meant was there are a number of required people who will be doing the job, so that if you take the contract, you'll have to do it with them.
Oh, right, got it. So it's not like there are required merc groups that are going to give it a go, and then also anyone else who turns up.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like they've got a few people that they want on the job, but they need a group to do the muscle.
We don't work well with others.
I was going to say, can we have like a clause in this contract where we can, if we work with them, when it's finished, they then become part of our conglomerate.
Well, like an MLM.
Them.
Yeah, basically.
Hostile takeover.
We should do that with Grundle.
I don't want to touch Grundle.
I don't think we want.
Neither do I.
I don't think we want Grundle's business within our
Just
empire.
imagine the Pro Scallies presents
Grundle.
No, just Grundle.
Oh,
The man.
The legend. Grundle.
yeah, but those that stolen goods would just absolutely fuck the rest of our stolen business.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we don't touch Grundle with a barge pole.
I don't think Grundle juice is for me. Grundle juice is not for me.
I'm out.
So yeah, to interact or do anything with the contract of either job, you'll have to speak to whoever has got the contract out.
Yeah. I just think we should be the bosses because we are.
We're the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So since it's all come from the Apatheos and the Apatheos is corrupted by the Xethir, we are assuming. Right.
Well, we already know that the Apatheos is corrupt and is a bit fucked. And if they're looking for a mystical item in the verdant rain, maybe it's called, I don't know, a fragment or a fucking piece of terror, then maybe, just maybe, we have our answer.
I do have somewhere to stay there.
Huh?
I have somewhere we can stay there as well.
Is that a nice B&B?
Yeah. Also, I've just had a thought.
Fuck, dangerous.
I know, but if one of you say, "Oh, we found Amaya. She died in the ship, like of scurvy," then it's all good.
Hey, telling
then
people...
they know I'm dead, and then they just won't.
No,
the only thing I would say...
Scurvy, Amaya. Maybe you fell overboard, but not scurvy. That's not
Don't let
believable.
Freya be the one to tell somebody that you're dead because she doesn't do a very good job of convincing.
Sentinel.
I can do it.
You're good at this shit.
I can do it.
You just be like, "Oh yeah, I literally
she's
saw
dead.
her fall overboard. She's dead."
It's like one of those witness protection things.
Yeah,
you become a new alias and
Yeah. Like,
Oh, mate, we can do aliases.
You can say the rudder just like batted me back and forth and just like.
Oh,
totally gone.
they started calling us Ceviche. That was her new nickname.
it was day 2 when Amaya got keelhauled.
It would also be useful to know who put it out just so that we know who it is. But also, I don't want to draw any more attention to you because then we're going to get in trouble.
I think we've got a vague idea that it's the people in the place.
Yeah, but it'd be nice. Yeah, but it would be nice to put a face to the name because if it turns out it's your dad, then fine.
Oh no, I don't think it's him.
Yeah, but if it is, then you'd ruin your life, and it'd be important to know.
But I think he's on our side.
Yes, your
It's my mum.
Could be your mum, and if
my
it's
mum
your mum, so we think okay, so we just think it's your mum. Fine.
Let's just make the assumption it's my mum. She done it.
Huge.
The only info he gave you was, you'll have to go face to face with whoever's got the thing out to get info. He can do a bit of researching for Freya on the Saints, but when it comes to those jobs, you guys will either have to take the job and just wing it or whatever, or
It's not worth it.
I think we just start the rumour that
I think
I
we
died.
start spreading some rumours that you're
Yeah.
dead. I think that's the easiest thing to do.
okay.
Yeah. If someone like hysterically runs through town going, "She's dead,"
I'll do it.
yeah, there you go. Sorted.
Kaz is great with a whispered network. Babe, can you start telling people that
Yeah.
I'm dead?
Yeah.
But Amaya's been making a name for herself as like a chef. So
What's your new chef name?
Brogan.
Are you Amaya's sous chef? Like you're her second.
Yeah, I'm called Maya.
Maya.
You are
Pro Scally's present.
There are not. I mean, the elephant in the room for you guys, and this is because it's hard to remember.
You're very noticeable.
She's there are not many Opari people around.
No, we know.
So she's very noticeable.
We do know that. That's
Okay.
fully aware
Just
of that.
voicing it, yeah.
I know, but you
Every
just
single time we've seen a Dragon Ball, they've been like, Opari!
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
why haven't I then just gone dragon?
I don't know. Let's
Do it next time.
I don't know.
Do it next time.
a person.
Yeah.
I don't know what you haven't. I'm offended you haven't.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna go find the guy who made my knife, shout dragon at him, and leave.
All right.
No,
Well, I've got to go shopping. I've got to go shopping today anyway. You can come.
True.
I can just shout. I can shout him as well.
Amaya, what was in this coffee? My tummy hurts.
Well, you put porridge in it. I think that's what
The porridge would have given me a sore tummy.
I think it might have done if you literally mixed it in with liquid, because that's how some, like, as Aura would say, some lumpy slurp.
Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. for a few months.
What are we going to
Rip
do about
that
the
one.
other people that were stalking us?
Which other people?
People casing here.
Casing the joint.
That didn't happen.
No alarms went off last night, did they? Because we set alarms around the building.
Mordrin's like, no.
Let's be
Oh,
honest.
your
he's not
alarms
gonna
did
do
not
Yeah.
go off. No, your alarms did not go off.
it. Do you have any alarms?
Oh, no, I was just, on the ball.
No, you were asleep by 4 a.m. when I went down there.
It was literally just a quick rest of the eyes.
Oh, right, yeah.
Moisturise.
See, I had a grandpa that did that, but he would snore when he did that.
I don't know. I mean, I was awake, so.
I look at Amaya and I'm like, so did he.
Someone reaches over Eugene's shoulder and takes his cup and downs the porridge coffee, and you see that it is Clayton.
Clayton!
Huge. That's disgusting.
What in the fuck is in there?
Banana.
Where have you been?
I've been working.
Can you tell everyone I'm dead?
Okay. Nice to see you too.
Yep.
Do you guys want a hug?
Yeah, he
I get in there first.
Okay.
My tummy hurts, Clayton.
He kind of pats you on the shoulder like,
He can reach us.
you been eating the sweets?
Yes, I had quite a few yesterday.
Well, I'm no genius, mate, but, you know.
I thought it might have been the alcohol, though, but...
Oh, right, well, yeah, that'll do it. So I hear you've all been busy?
Eating sweets, yeah.
Sure.
You could say that.
Yeah, very busy.
Well, that's good to hear. And you see that he's like, he's happier. He's still a serious, deadpan Clayton, but there's a thing about he just seems a bit more like when you first met him under the cloche of the gang in Dustmere. He was kind of downtrodden, and he's always been that kind of. He's definitely just a bit more upbeat.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
What have you been up to? How's your job?
Yeah, good. Mine. I've just been keeping it on the work. Disgruntled husbands and wives looking to get their belongings back and all that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
so you're like a bailiff.
Well, yeah, but they don't see me. I don't go knocking on the doors.
That's cool.
Or do you
Sneaky
knock?
bailiff.
Cut open the window, step in, take what I want, and go
How do you cut open a window?
with a knife.
You cut through
It would
glass?
shatter it and make an awful lot of
glass.
noise.
You can leave us. These two will tell you. Leave us down. You can cut the ropes.
But you just said you opened a window with a knife.
You're,
did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Eugene, you're
But the glass shatters.
No, you don't cut the glass. Okay.
Clayton, this is not the fight you want to be having. He's drunk.
But no, yeah, to answer your question, it's good. Bit of guild work here and there, little stuff from the whispered word, stealing back, more basic stuff really. But we're working on trade now, and I hear you guys have got your hands on a vessel.
Yeah.
Would be bloody good. Yeah, useful.
We are a conglomerate now.
Oh, nice. I mean, we need to move stuff around. So anyway, that's Maud's thing. I'm more on the getting it done. Focus on the job at hand. Kind of
Should we just call the campaign over here? Because we have a pretty good life. It's like, fuck with all this stuff going on.
We got it sorted.
We could go out for lunches every day.
We're fucking minted now, dude.
Is he like flexing at Amaya?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of that. Just leaning on the door frame a little bit but he's not like he's a bit more of a dad bod compared to someone like Grin.
See, my eyes have been opened by Grin.
Poor Glayton. He's just a ginger guy with a tummy. No, he's all right. He drinks beer and he's like strong, but he's not he's not shredded.
I mean, to be fair, you did say that Grin was like skinny, but both Freya and Maya were thinking Breacher.
Well, yeah. You guys can imagine whatever you like.
Oh, Maya, at some point today, I wanted to go and speak to Chef Oregon.
Oh, cool.
And see if we can convince him to go to the bittersweet caramels and show him the error of his judgment.
Yeah, let's do that. Cool, we're going to do that today.
What do you reckon if he decides not to come with us? What do we do?
Gently kidnap him.
Yes,
Do not.
Gently? Just the whole time we're like tying his hands up and putting a bag over his head, being like, we're doing this for your own good.
I don't think
I was thinking of what we do in the shadows. We were going to kill him, yes, but I've come up with kidnapping.
Okay.
Is that not a good idea?
Yeah,
Don't kidnap him. Don't kidnap him, because he's not going to write a good review if you've kidnapped him.
But then he might be like oh my god, this food is incredible.
I think it might be better to like go in with like
exactly
go in with something to like lure him. Don't kidnap. Lure
okay.
like
so like
a trail.
We get like a trail.
A line of sweets.
Yeah.
That'll work. Just go in with like a course and be like, hey, what do you think of this? And if he loves it, be like, I've got another 7 courses.
Come on, here, boy. Here, boy.
That's it. This way.
I think that's better.
What do you think, Clayton?
Kidnapping.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but
Right, so let me catch you up. Right, bittersweet caramels, really amazing sweets.
Quite right.
They now do a tasting menu. I'm probably going to invest because I'm a businesswoman now. They
It's a
do.
dead cert. Can't go wrong.
Was it sweets and bread?
Bread, for
Sweets
some
and
reason.
bread, like
of course.
Not sweet bread.
like a sandwich.
Like a brioche.
No, like bread.
Like a sandwich of sweets.
No, like
You could
real.
put some sweets inside the bread, yes.
Oh yeah, like you can like build your own.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird texture.
That's cool.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Hurt
you,
your teeth.
But anyway, that's besides the point. It's amazing. You have to go. And basically, Rorigan said that he didn't want to go and review it because he's being an arsehole. Oh yeah, we didn't meet him here, did we? He's like come over this way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
he lost his job in Dustmere
that's
because
sad.
his boss died.
oh yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, him.
So now we're going to ruin him again.
So I mean, I was on board with the kidnapping, but apparently we got a, Morden and Kazaria, they're very much like legal standing only. We can only
Yeah,
do
but
stuff.
apparently you can bribe people. Like you can be like, here are some sweets, follow me down this alleyway.
that sounds a bit creepy, but you can try.
It does work. I get children sweets all the time. They seem to like it. I 100%. Eugene 100%.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't go down. Probably doesn't have a clue.
Also,
Well-
Eugene, if I would say to you, here are some sweets,
I'd follow
they're
you to the
made
end of the
down.
earth.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Well, I'm gonna. He takes your bowl of porridge, and I will catch you guys later. I've got to see you up for the job today. See you later. He goes.
I run after him very quickly.
Okay.
Oh! Can you remind him to tell everyone I'm dead?
Yeah.
Thanks.
He's already down the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right?
Don't forget to tell everyone that Maya's dead.
Okay.
Just so you know, and I'm doing this as a friend, I've got your back, but I cannot guarantee that it's going to go as well as you want it to. Kaz and I are not going to be here tonight, so there is a free room. So you could see if Amaya wants to hook up.
I've got my own room now. I've gone up in the world, you see.
Yeah, but it's a single or a double, babe.
I mean, we're getting there.
I mean, I'm going to package you up as a gift. She can return the gift. It's up on her, but...
It's just a floor.
Have a great day. See you later.
There's no bed.
Has he got a bed yet?
It's just some straw as a pillow.
It's like a tragic, like when someone moves in, they've just got a deck chair and a TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Real
that.
like Friends vibes after they get all the furniture
A few
stolen.
beers in the corner.
Yeah.
Futon.
He kind of watches you go. He's like, cheers. Alright, he's gone. Okay, so you guys are going to find...
Fuck him up.
Yeah, are you going right now? Cool. Are you going to get there in an hour?
I mean, do you know where you're going?
No, he's at one of the guilds, isn't he? He's at the Writers Guild.
He is at the Papery Guild,
Yeah.
yes.
Why is he there? Oh, because
He's a reviewer.
he's Jane
He has a
Rayner.
column.
Yeah, you're right.
Those who can't cook.
I will go with you up to the
Papery.
door and then leave.
Cool. What are you doing today?
Don't know.
Oh,
I'm just gonna tour again.
Sus.
I was going to inside check, but actually,
No.
And then on the way or after the Rorigan shenanigans, I want to go to one of the guilds because I want to turn my jacket into a bag of holding, where all the
Hell yes.
all of the pockets.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Infinite sweets.
but some of them I want to be actual pockets because I still want sugar straight. Or,
Yeah,
But some of them I want, into
Okay.
some sort of demi-plane that holds all my sugar.
oh, that's a really good question that I was going to ask at the start, and then you said no more questions.
Yeah.
I'm about to suck it
So,
off.
when he went into the orb,
Yes.
right? Did that take him to a separate plane of existence?
You believe so. Also,
Yes, he did get sucked off fully.
Exactly.
All right.
You thought I was being silly.
Freya's not unlocked that lantern ability yet. Yeah.
What do you mean taken off?
Level 10, suck it off.
Yes, also on that, I believe Freya's scrying, right? It is Freya who's do the scry. Yes. So this tried to scry on Xethir and couldn't.
So yeah.
So you kind of surmised that as well.
Cool.
You three sorted for the day, and you guys are shopping, right?
Yes, I wanted to speak with Kaz as well, briefly beforehand. Yeah,
Okay.
Just Kaz.
Okay, just Kaz.
And I want to see if she'll come shopping with me.
Kaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaz has got a lot to go through.
Please, can you come with me, please?
Yeah, she's at the table as well. Like gangs all together, so she's eating her porridge as well. She'll come shopping, absolutely.
Yay.
She's like, well, I'll have to let the boys know. They're going to be expecting me to be serving them, and I'll come. It's fine.
I mean, you don't. I'm sorry that you would much rather serve other people than come on a fun day out shopping with me, and then preparing for our lovely date this evening and into tomorrow. You don't have to. You don't have to spend time with me if you don't want to.
I will throw porridge at you.
Please don't.
Okay. So she'll, and I guess you catch her when she goes off to her room or something, Moxie.
Yes.
To get ready. So, yeah, in the corridor, she's unlocking her door.
Yeah. Hey, Kaz, can I have a word?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Can you make sure that you keep Jacqueline out of my hair tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, just, I don't know, as I see that sort of household, I tie her down to the bed or something, whatever these married couples do, just keep her away.
And the reason being...
It's my date.
Your date.
Tonight, yeah.
Very nice. Well,
Please ransack it. Do whatever you have to do.
Yes, of course, but, well, you could also stay away from the Night Mountain.
I have no idea where we're going tonight. I just know that...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Very well. Mysterious. Well, I will do what I can, but...
Just keep them away.
Okay. I mean, I can't guarantee anything. Your sister is a force of nature.
Yeah,
so
they
she
are.
did ask to go to the our house tonight. Already.
I will do what I can. Knowing that she's not even going to be there with you. You owe me, though.
Is it really owing you to just spend time with your partner?
Well, I mean, we have a very lovely evening planned, and now I've got to keep this on my mind, so... I'm joking, sweetheart.
Ask about the cheeses.
Have a good date. I want to hear all about it.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
cool. Yeah,
enjoy.
Yeah.
Goes into her room. Okay, so shopping. So you guys need to find, you three, are you going to the Papery Gold as well, Freya, or did you say you're just going to...
I'm going to go to the door and then I'm going to try and find them and go shopping with them.
Okay, cool. So you're going to go back in. Okay.
Oh, should we go to Bitsweet Camels first to pick up some samples?
Yes.
Bitsweet
Well,
Camels.
we're not going shopping.
Yeah.
But like only like half of the best ones, so that he doesn't get the full experience. We like cool done it. It's literally like the tiniest taste that we're like no.
An amuse-bouche.
Okay, so
an amuse-bouche.
You guys, okay, so you go to Bitsweet Caramels.
To pick up an amuse-bouche.
You arrive.
Yes.
You can see inside Magnus in the doorway, like to the back of the kitchen. He's like pointing and like yelling at someone, and then he moves to the other side, and you see Terence kind of moving around the corner. He's got sugar all over his hands. He's like looking a little bit useless. And you go in, and Terence is like, "Oh, yeah, hello, you two.
We're going to Rorigan's."
Yep.
Oh no, don't do that. Well, he's not very nice.
We have experience with him, don't worry.
Yeah, we can turn around. It's gonna be like in Ratatouille when the guy eats the ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Which one of you is the rat?
That sounds nice. Magnus, yeah.
So we need some of your best caramels, your parts of the tasting menu, just little tasters.
Like teeny tiny little.
Okay, well, we've been working on something. One sec. Magnus, where's the, what are they called? And he comes around the corner and he's like, what do you want? Oh, hello.
Hello, brother.
Hello, how are you?
Well, you?
Yes, I'm good, and...
Actually, no, I'm not well. I had a terrible experience last night.
Oh, did you not sleep very well?
No, there was a rod with some information and it wasn't very pleasant, and I had a nosebleed, and yes.
Did you put the rod up your nose, brother?
No, that would be very silly. Come now, Magnus, stop joking. No, have I told him about the cube?
Yes, you have.
Oh yes, I used the cube device, and
right,
and yes, it gave me some troubling information, and I heard Papa's voice.
Oh, what did he say?
Well, I don't think it was really him, but he just, what did he say? Just wake up, I believe.
Yeah.
Just to wake up, and that's what snapped me out of the trance state, if you will.
Well, you should always do what Papa says, and...
Quite right, but
But yes, I don't know if he would be very fond of us going to Rorgan's, but I think this is important.
I agree.
Well, I don't think that you should go as a representative of us, just as an independent body of some description. Otherwise,
that's why Amaya's coming.
Exactly. I'm not
okay.
Yet involved in this business. I'm just a very passionate admirer of bittersweet caramels.
Well, we've been working on something I think will do well for this. It was inspired by your little cube device, actually, brother. He takes out. It's like a tiny little. It's like a. There's a cube chocolate, and it's like I call it sugar squared. So we have a very sweet white chocolate, and then we have a caramel, and then we have what is it on the inside? He's like, it's it's some kind of fudge, I think, inside. It's like it's very nice. We inject it at the end with a mix of
love.
Lemon juices, but yeah. Well, more I would say scientific than loving, but the result is very delicious. You know, wraps it up in a little bit of paper and in a little jewelry box.
Perfect. We'll take that, and then can we just take like 3 mini, also really other good things?
Yes. Give you some caramels.
Yeah. And what are we doing about the bread? The bread's staying.
Yeah.
The bread's gone. It's not.
Whose voice is that? The bread's gone. The players stormed in like that. Too much like a grundle.
This bread.
It's gone.
Well, I've put my foot down. We don't have any bread. We
Not
use
even a
sweets. No. Sweets. It's a caramel.
What about filled bread? Oh, I'm not there.
What
You are
filled bread?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you? Oh, okay, I thought we were going shopping with them, but yes.
I'm currently with them.
Yes.
Maybe like a maybe, but we can't be. If we've got Rorigan coming around, we can't be experimenting now.
So we're not going to talk about the bread to Rorigan.
No.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, not
unless
talking about the bread.
Unless it goes rather badly, and then maybe as our.
No, I think we just don't, because if we say to him that there's bread and then there's not bread, he's going to be disappointed. So we just don't say the bread.
Why do you think he's going to be disappointed? Do you think there should be bread?
No. But what I mean is, if he's like unsure, and then you say, oh, but there will also be bread, and he goes, oh yeah, I'll come now, and that's the deciding factor. Then
I see what you mean.
Then
yes.
when we get it, then they've got to make bread, and they might not be able to make bread. No, don't come with us.
I'm never going to get a go on my date.
Oh no, I think Magnus should come.
Really?
We're going to get chased down the city.
Doesn't he need to be getting bittersweet caramels ready for Rorigan?
I actually know that's quite right, Maya.
Okay,
that's exactly why you're here.
Okay.
Just go. We are expecting him now.
Have a clean up. It's very sticky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He doesn't like mess.
You got this. You got this.
Is it?
On my way out, I turn around and be like, by the way, tell everyone I'm dead.
Okay.
Like what happened to me.
Yeah.
Like prepare the funeral.
Oh, they're gonna be
But don't actually spend any money.
Okay. Just go.
I'm like just following.
Okay. So you guys are.
I just like the idea that Freya's entirely shell-shocked behind you, like.
Who's got some popcorn?
So you guys head up to the dais ward, and we will come back to you shortly.
That's very fair.
You guys. Okay, so you are splitting up and going shopping in your individual groups.
Yeah.
So you
I'm not going shopping with
Yeah.
Marika. Fuck off.
So I think Marika's coming to the Night Mountain, isn't she?
No, I was meeting. We were going to start top and work our way down.
That's right. You're going to. Okay, so you make your way out towards the dais ward, and where are you starting? With Kaz.
Midway, solid bill.
Yeah, Plaza.
Nice, but not like spenny.
Plaza District.
Like a Zara.
Cool.
No, well built. Huh? Like nicely built and like well constructed.
Right.
Like
I don't
built to
understand.
last rather than
Yes.
fast fashion.
Like a fat
Okay.
race.
Right, okay, I got you now.
Kaz is like, where are we going? What are we looking for?
I have a whole suite of outfits, sweetheart. I just need someone who's gonna go. Let me get them all. Also, we do very quickly need to run to some form of toy shop.
Oh,
Very
okay.
quickly.
What type of toy shop are you?
I'm fairly sure. What kind of thing are you looking for? Children. Oh, they're not really the toy type.
No, think about 19.
Okay.
Think about what's tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, okay, well I'll have to buy something now as well.
Yeah.
We can get this together.
Yeah. We can go halvesies on it. That is the beauty of being married.
Okay.
And also we'll need to go and buy probably charcuterie because I don't have a kitchen.
Okay, and this is for... When are we going to give this to her?
Oh, we'll give her present tomorrow. That's fine.
Okay. Right, well, we better get on then.
We have a lot to do.
So, in the Plaza District, you can easily find clothes like stores that are either somewhere between fine. You're looking at like fine clothes about 15 gold per, outfit, whatever.
Fine, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, we can do fine then. So you find a place that's it's like bittersweet caramels in structure. You
don't want to be buying clothes from bittersweet caramels.
No, like the building, like the large fronted glass windows, but they've got these very nicely made, like whittled mannequins that are wearing these garments of very like beautiful layers, very clean cuts. The fabrics look very high quality, and you enter and you see a woman, an orc woman with a shaved head.
Is it Lev?
No, it's not them. It's not them.
I do walk her past the tattoo parlor and be like, "That's where I got my tattoo done." She's really nice.
Yeah, she's working on someone's leg. Just and yeah, this orc lady greets both of you, and it's quite a tightly packed place. There's like fabric in bolts where they're altering garments and all sorts of things. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, both of you. What can I do for you?
I need a new wardrobe.
Oh, okay. A whole wardrobe?
I mean, we'll call it 4 outfits. Perfect. But it mixes and matches.
Okay. And she's quite like direct in her movements, very intentional, and kind of quickly trots across the place, kind of running her hands over the stuff. What are you after? Give me the rundown.
So we get into it, and starts off easier and gets harder as we go through it. It's like, I'm starting with business.
Oh, yeah.
So it starts the straight up man about town. Like, it's a very nice, sharp pinstripe, shaped leg trousers in navy with a very nice, like, white shirt, really nicely pressed, again, really nicely constructed. And then instead of using a waistcoat, it's like a black leather harness over the top. And that's one. It's easy because it's like, business done.
Going down the seams to categories, you've got 4 categories.
Yes.
Nice.
Because then we've got the like casing the joint, sneaking into places up, and all of these are like designed to mix and match, but there's like set calls. So there's like the tiniest green crop top that anyone has ever seen and the tightest but like thick leggings just to like get in and out of, like, for sneaking, like very flat shoes, very comfortable shoes. And those are fine. And then as we kind of move into the like more everyday stuff, there's a lot of like looking at cars like, is this ridiculous? Do I look like a fucking clown? or have I committed hard enough to the bit that this is okay? And then there's like a pair of very wide leg dark green trousers with a black mesh top, and you can see the like black binder through the fabric and a bit of the tattoo. And then the one that they leave in, and also all of these are designed to be worn with 4 to 5 inch heeled boots, so that now they are 5'7". No, they've gone from 5'7" to 5'10", as they were always supposed to be. If I'd have read my own fucking character sheet correctly. And they're high heel, like knee-high heeled boots with like soft black harem pants tucked in. They are slit so far up the side, pretty much to the hip. And you can see like a leather dagger holster on one leg. On the top, there's a very silky white tank top, which it's very like cowl cut, so you can see the tattoo at the top. And then over the top is a oversized emerald green dress shirt. Think the sexiest, like, biggest man from the front of a romance novel with the shirt open. That's what it is. And then over the top is a really thick, well-constructed, sleeveless, like, pirate sailor coat that's almost permanently built, so it's like flared out a little bit at all times.
I love it.
And also now 5'10", the important bit.
Now 5'10", yeah, I think Kaz, you guys, this is a process, right? So yeah, you go through the day. She like loves the style. And it's like you're picking stuff out from the different parts of the rack. You're mixing styles from different parts of Isildur, and she's got even things from like the Opari. And yeah, you construct these outfits throughout the day. Kaz kind of gets sucked in, buys an outfit of her own that's kind of inspired a bit, probably closer to the last one that you were, her own style on that, because she likes big shirts and that kind of stuff.
She just wears shirt dresses all the time. Like
Yeah.
She's like boss.
Yeah. And she also digs the harness, like in your first ones, she gets a similar thing for her, as well. Okay, yeah. 4 outfits, so we'll just do 15 gold a piece.
60.
60 gold.
I worked out already.
Very nice. Yeah. It would take, I would say, the morning, so you'll lead up to lunch, I imagine.
It's that charcuterie.
Yeah.
Extra little shop,
Yeah.
and then back to the night mountain. So that I've got to spend an hour. I know the spell's only half an hour, but it'll take me an hour.
Okay.
To sort out the actual portal.
Yeah, we can. Did you want to
That's
RP the charcuterie you can easily get, and then you're wearing your last outfit, so you buy a collection of charcuterie. It's
all
probably,
stuff that's like I don't have to cook because there is no kitchen in this whole house.
Yeah, it is. You get some really nice. It's quite close to Bittersweet Caramels on that long road that kind of arches around, and there's a place in it that sells all sorts of smoked meats, cured meats, cheeses.
Yeah, what are those cheeses like?
Well, if you will hold on.
Oh, we will.
It's that holy cheese.
Let me get the binder. So you find, so you get like a collection of cured meats. Some of them are what they call hard bacon, where it's a bacon cured to where it's actually cuttable as a slice of cured meat, and that's spiced with cloves and garlic. There's the sort of more traditional kind of salamis. You get loads of those kinds of things. And then you, the cheeses, you can see that the guy is passionate about this. He's he's a kind of reedy human guy. Yeah, it's me.
Charlie walks into the frame.
But he's wearing like a flat cap. This human, and he's got like a really sunburned nose, starts telling you about the cheeses that he's really passionate about, which are from the Soaring Chorus. So these are like the Sedgeville, so Soaring Chorus is Sedgeville, the god of love and affection, and basically they make cheese that they basically brine it in liquors. So he starts telling you that they're heralded because of their aphrodisiac qualities. They're considered some of the finest quality by many of the noble houses. The abbots of the Soaring Chorus have cultured and experimented with countless strains of mold. They produce various types of strong cheese. There's the ones that aren't brined. So there's one called a Tulna, which is aged in cloth. And that one is...
That was one of Rorigan's ones.
Yeah. It's that. Then they basically submerge that in cherry barrels that have had cherry wine in them. There's a pungent and crumbling cheese called a teal, which is popularised as having it with digestifs at the end of a meal. And yes, there is a kind of black market for these things as well that the guy talks to you about. He's a bit of like a salesy.
He's like furiously taking notes on black market cheese.
And he's like, especially when there are shortages, the long aging process means that these are really sought after. Like, I mean, these ones here are really overpoweringly aphrodisiac as well. So
Charlie really went, Ruthie's going to ask me about cheese at some point. Fine, tawny cheese.
Yeah.
Tab.
We've got others, but I mean, these ones, I think, the King Chorus does their own stuff. I'm more into the Sedgeville stuff myself.
Are you now? You married, sir?
No.
What are you doing later?
No. I just wanted to find out how his wife feels, or husband feels about said Jesus.
No, just, to the job.
This makes a lot of sense.
To the cheese.
Married to the cheese.
So yeah, you pick up a bit of both, a Tulna and a teal, crumbly, and the Tulna's like brie, but it's basically purple.
Huge.
And
some like fruit, some dried meat,
nice.
some like crackers.
The cheese is 15 gold for both.
Alright, okay, fine. How much am I spending overall?
We'll call it 15 gold for the lot.
Whole for a date.
Cheese.
Yeah. It is
15 gold
good shit.
on charcuterie.
We're not into the realms of 100 gold bottle of wine yet, but
she's already got lots of wine that I've been saving up for her.
okay. So you a successful trip. You've got that kind of. It's like this. You're feeling the sun beating down on you now. It's like early afternoon. You're like, ooh. You make your mid-afternoon. Sun is high. It's like one of the periods in the day where it is really actually over the cliffs. Yeah, you make your way back.
One more, but I don't want to. Just tell me how much I'm spending.
I wrote this down. Give me 2 sec. I'm still on my cheese binder. The most important of all of the binders. If you want to roll to haggle,
yeah.
The guy says 50 gold for a clockwork thingamajig.
Yeah. Haggle persuasion with Kaz's help.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. What is your offer? 2.
30?
Okay.
This is a haggling process. That's the lowest I'll go.
What did you say? 30?
Yeah.
35.
Oh, easy, done.
Okay.
And half with my wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call it 36 for division, so 18 gold each. Okay, very nice. Very nice indeed. Very successful. Clothes and cheese. What a day.
Huge.
Okay. And then we'll flash back in time slightly. Moxie, you arrive into the Deus Ward to see Marika.
Hey, girl.
Hey! And she hugs you.
Yeah, hug back.
God, I forgot that.
Yeah, have you eaten yet? Or we could get brunch?
Oh, I'd go with brunch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's get our brunch on.
You guys, so there's she takes you to like the Emperor Inn, and there's like, it's like an old, it's a huge inn, it's the main inn up in the Deus Ward, it's really posh. It's got these big awnings out front that are yellow and white striped, and they have a deli at the front, they sell like pastries and all sorts of stuff like that. And you just grab, yes? Okay, you grab like whatever pastries, like anything you can think of. They've got coffee, they've got juice. You guys just you walk off with like your like wooden takeaway cups or something like that, like a little like made of wood. We're supposed to take these away, but I mean it's just wood, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. They will miss.
Nah.
Oh my god.
And you just walk off, with your pastries. Okay, where are we going first?
I mean, you know this area better. Where? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I know where to go.
Lead the way.
And she takes you to a very expensive, Marika's obviously the family, the Yaldrin family are wealthy, but even up here, it's there's not this kind of representation doesn't exist in Dustmere, where it's like the nobility are just pouring money into these places, and you go in and you're kind of, they like look around at you like they call it like a student's kind of like, you in here. Really very expensive garments. I mean, they're all going to be around that 15 to 20 kind of mark. It depends how much you want to spend.
Mm-hmm. I imagine so. This is probably where I'd see the dress.
The dress. Yeah, and after a while, you come across it, and probably a period of trying stuff on, and Marika's like, no.
But yeah, so new outfit is it's a yellow dress with like a V kind of cut up into the front that sort of ruffles and waves up. It's backless, and it has these wraps around the front, and with like a gold collar strap going across the shoulders, with sleeves. With sleeves attached to it, and then like at the shoulders there are also these long like draping bits of material, which are purple material, which are like embroidered with gold stars. For it.
Beautiful, and you find it. You find it easily. It takes a couple of hours of looking, but you immediately know it. It's like this is it. This is the dress. And Marika, it's like beautiful dress and it fits wonderfully. There's that little edge of like, she knows it's gorgeous, but she's a bit like, yeah, it's really nice. Like, she just can't be that completely honest and like.
So annoying.
She's such a
Just let Moxie have this Marika.
bitch.
Yeah. And then she goes and tries on a few as well, and it's a similar process. But
Are you honest about which one looks the best on her? You pulled the same bullshit.
Yeah, no, there's one which I had seen first. Yeah, that looks great on you.
yeah, I think I think this is the one for me. Yeah,
it just does. Yeah,
yeah, it just does.
It just is.
Yeah, and then
vibes.
Vibes. Return of the vibes. They box them up beautifully, and you walk away with these two boxed dresses. And are you going to go to a different place for the other outfit, or are you?
Yeah, no, I mean, imagine so. Yeah, probably somewhere else for the other one. But just as I'm walking along, Moxie's very happy, like she's beaming, and then suddenly she starts to. It's all suddenly hits her and comes over her, and then she just kind of stops and starts breathing heavily and starts trembling and then shaking, and then she just starts to cry.
Oh, are you okay?
No, but what am I doing here, Marika? Like, I shouldn't be here. I should be back in Dustmere of everyone. I should be studying with...
She just hugs you. She just hugs you and lets you kind of cry, talk.
No. Nearly not even 19 yet, with a dead mum and brother, and fuck knows what the other one's up to. And...
It's okay.
It's just been so much lately. I'm not even a prophet or avatar of some divine being yet, and I've fallen into a fight that could literally determine everything. A fight in which I've killed people and hurt my friends.
She just holds you through it, and then when there's there's a pause and you're kind of outpouring.
This probably just happened in the middle of the street.
Yeah. People in the Deus Ward kind of walking past, but not really they're just. She's like, look, and she puts the box on the floor. I can't imagine what it's like, and I won't pretend to. But you're not on your own, okay? And I don't just mean me. I know that I can be a lot to deal with as well.
No, you're worth it though.
That's progress.
But you just remember that, okay? And you make other people better. You make me better. And there's no reason why you can't make, the world better. Just don't put it all on your shoulders at once.
Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, that means a lot.
It's a bit early to drink, but no, we shouldn't. That's what your sister does, and we know where that goes.
Maybe one.
You didn't have any with brunch?
Oh yes, but we'll keep a good times going.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. Tonight.
No drink.
I mean, no, absolutely drink. Be fucking ruined for your date. You're going on a date.
Yeah. All right, you're on the way. So you go to as you walk, she kind of holds your hand, and you just walk down from the Deus Ward together.
Is there somewhere around here that does frozen margaritas or something?
Oh my god, yeah, there's a bunch of the most annoying women. You just hear them from down the street yes! Oh my god!
Probably in the Deus Ward.
It's your bachelorette party!
Oh god. Oh man. But and you move down to the Plaza District. You're wandering, and you find a place on the edge of the Maze Market that serves similar to Grundle juice, but actually not a gross front. So yeah, you get some, they're juices mixed with condensed milk and that kind of stuff. So it's very sweet and refreshing. And you both feel that kind of closeness that comes after a big kind of the crashing waves of all those emotions, and you can tell that she's worried about you and doesn't feel like she's, really helping. And so she just starts talking about herself, about how she feels guilty about Jago and Mordurin. She didn't realise what she was doing. She was like, and she reveals that she's considering to trying to get him to come here. She's like about worried about Dustmere and what Kaz says about it all, and it's just a lot going on.
Yeah, no, it is. The distance is never easy.
No,
yeah, particularly when they're somewhere so dangerous as well at the time.
Do you think that he'd get work with your friends?
Don't have to be this exact same line of work, but there's transferable skills, definitely.
Oh yeah, he's really adaptable. Yeah.
Has he got a CV?
Any references so we can see.
And you find a second place that's much less pompous, but the clothes are really nice. And you can see them like making clothes in the back out of like the big rolls of fabric, and your second outfit reminds me.
I was going to go for that like just before we go out.
Yeah.
So
okay, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you find that at this place, and Marika is more honest and seems to, she praises you when you look beautiful, and she doesn't seem to hold anything over you this time, and
Just being less of a bitch.
Yes, she is.
After talking more about herself.
But you can tell that she also is worried about you. And then your day of shopping, I guess, comes to a close. And where are you going to go and get ready for, I guess, the Night Mountain?
Yeah, Night Mountain, my room.
Okay. And you guys are going to find the Papery Guild. So you guys, at the top of the dais ward, you move through to the guild garden. You'd have to get some directions from someone, and eventually you find, not too far from Marika's place, with the Physicus Guild, there's another townhouse that looks like an old kind of multi-story townhouse. It's been converted into some kind of place of business, and you see there the Papery Guild, which is. The symbol is, it's like an old, it's not an old thing, it's a new printing press, and the symbol looks like a kind of stylized, like an anvil with kind of a 4-spoked wheel on top, and that's kind of etched on the side in a kind of big brass shield as like a symbol, and you said it's the Paperies, and yeah, it's a big front door of a. It's like a.
I knocked on the front door then.
Like behind them, I'm gonna.
You're still here.
I am still here. But I'm gonna quietly cast Enhance Ability at Daredevil on both of them.
Okay.
Or,
Thank you.
Eagle Splendor, which is charisma checks.
Very nice. Is that advantage or?
Yeah.
Very nice.
So just before Freya does that, I was going to turn to Amaya and be, Amaya, I have to apologise. I've come across rather gun-ho and gone into a situation, but I don't know what to do. You cast it. I'm like, don't worry, we'll be fine.
I agree.
Got this.
Yeah. We've got this, Eugene.
Okay.
I don't know whether to. I kind of want to see how.
Yeah, you're here now.
You could have I could have picked up your clothes for you if you wanted.
I'll send you a message. I'll send you. You're sending. Can you get me some plate mail?
Okay.
Fuck.
Just on the way back, like, fuck. Okay.
Can I borrow your credit card?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Yeah, and you hear someone throwing a load of bolts, and they open the door, and there's an elven woman standing before you in a suit.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. We would like to speak with Rorigan.
Any complaints are only made at 19.
No, it's not a complaint. Well, we just love his
We
work.
just love his work.
Yes, equally fan mail complaints all must be sent to our post, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's none of those things.
Okay. You may contact him. I can give you an address if you wish to.
We want to see him now.
Right. Well, who are you?
We are old friends.
Oh.
We have travelled far to see our old friend Rorigan.
And from his chefing days.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, what are your names? I'll see if he has a slot available for you.
My name is Chef Maya.
Head Chef Amaya.
Head
Maya.
Chef Amaya. Okay.
Yeah.
And your
Are we using
I don't know your other name.
Head Chef Amaya.
Their eyes out now yet.
and pastry chef Eugene Ballantyne.
Very well. We don't have a waiting area, I'm afraid. We don't normally take guests, but if you can just wait out here.
Oh, we can come with you.
Yeah.
This is our associate.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm here too.
It's Potwash Freya.
Good lord.
Okay.
Freya.
Either all of you can roll.
Good old
Or one of you can roll with a. Oh no, because you. Okay, just both of you can roll with advantage.
I've never been more stressed.
You could roll, yeah. I guess no advantage though.
What are we rolling?
Should have done it fourth level.
Persuasion.
I should.
Persuasion.
It's not too late to take it back.
Oh.
Natural 20.
For a
20.
I got a maths 14.
Okay.
14.
What did you roll and what was the
I got a
6
4.
plus 8.
4.
I should not have come.
14.
Okay, what was the total on yours? 20.
Yeah.
Well, I can't guarantee that he'll have a slot, so you'll only be coming in and out. But if you come with me quickly,
It's okay, we don't have like a step limit for today. Like we don't have to return our shoes.
Wow.
right? And she like ushers you in, closes the door, and sits you in like what is basically someone's office, but they're not in. And it's at the front room. You're just sat into the chairs. There's like a desk.
Is there anything on the walls?
There's
like
just
framed?
loads of newspapers, just loads of them, like where they've
The
taken
chairs
out.
are newspapers.
Yeah.
The desks are newspapers.
Like there's just fucking loads of newspapers. This is like the Chasm Chronicle, which is their paper which they specialise in. It's the main one that you guys have seen around. They've got the current one on the desk, and there's loads of other ones just piled up everywhere.
Why, do you still have your chef's hat?
Not with me.
Oh, never mind then. I thought that would just be rather amusing to walk in with
That would be very funny.
our whites, but never mind.
But then he
What's
might.
the headline?
On the current paper, on today's paper.
Yeah.
Today's paper, Freya, you pick it up, and there's a few like what's the word? Kind of highlighted main stories. One of them is Gale Reach to receive aid from the king. Basically, the top line is that the continued raids from Apari scouting groups driven Royal House presage to send troops to the eastern reaches of the Empire.
I wonder what they're looking for.
I am one lonely little person. This has nothing to do with me.
There are. The other one on the front page is the analyst removed from the Chorus Central Records in favour of clerical workforce. The top line there is there's a quote from the Central Records Bishop of the Triumphant Chorus. He says, "It's time to get back to trusted eyes and hands. Nothing beats hard work of ink, paper and quill." It kind of runs on. It questions the nature of the analyst's breakdown. Although their questions were met with no comment. It was rumoured that the Artifice Records device was installed over 3 decades ago, had begun making up records, even burning records completely from its archives before hard copies were finally retrieved. And to the sadness of many, it will be sent to the Artificer's reclamation yard in the coming weeks.
Shit. He's getting fucking scrapped.
Yeah.
And then on the back page, you kind of hear heavy footsteps.
Here we go.
Down the corridor. And just before
Mr. Salty himself.
you put the paper down, you see on the back one small story that says, "Charity Ball in Dustmere to raise funds for Debile's tragedy, hosted in the Grand by grateful donations from the Syndicate." And Rorigan steps into the front room.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rorigan.
Oh, fucking hell.
I bow.
I'll curtsy.
That is where we'll end it.
Thanks for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram and listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.